Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
This little guy's Popeye. We're the RC Sailors. We're at the airfield today to test the drone. We have a knockoff of the MJX Cyclone.
Oh goodness.
It's very much a knockoff. It's almost like an exact replica, even down to the transmitter. Guys, we've been dealing with rain off and on so bad lately. When we got up here today, there was no rain at all. As soon as we got here, as soon as we hit right where the airfield is, a wall of rain was pouring down. But the cool thing was we got a cool shot of a rainbow, almost a double rainbow, a full thing. We'll probably take one of our pictures off of our phones, but if you're...
That's as much of what's left, that's all. That's it.
If you're current with us and you follow us on other forms of social media, then you'll have already seen, Abby just posted a few minutes ago, the picture of the full rainbow. Is awesome. So it's just kind of a good sign, I think, for this little drone. Popeye's going to chase this in a minute. Very much looks like that Cyclone. They even call it the Cyclone, so they didn't even bother naming it anything different.
Drocon is just an Amazon company. They buy RCs and they rebrand them for Drocon. So
yep.
This is an MJX Cyclone X708W, but it's rebranded for Drocon, and you can buy it on Amazon.
Abby's teaching me stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, you remember our Cyclone, it did not have a camera. This one does have a Wi-Fi Fpv camera, but the cool thing about this, something that we don't see very often nowadays, is this having a Wi-Fi Fpv cam. You would think it'd be altitude hold, but it's not. I'm kind of happy about that. Kind of getting tired of those altitude hold Wi-Fi Fpv cams. You know, there's a lot of them. Not tired of them, but there's just a saturation in the market of them. So this is cool that it's non-altitude hold. Here's our flight battery. It's pretty standard. We have a 550 milliamp single cell 3.7 volt LiPo battery with a very common connector on there. Same goes for the USB charger and a nice long cable. Very, very standard. Nothing wrong with that. Phillips screwdriver. 4 prop guards held on with little screws. We're going to pass on those. 4 spare props. Thank you. I like that. And there's our phone mounting system, the phone bracket for your...
This is an older drone, so I'm not surprised to still see that kind of clip, but that doesn't work for bigger phones.
Yes.
Really any phone, like if your phone's in a case or not in a case, if your phone is not in a case, don't put it on that. That's just dumb.
It does fit, but that's like I'm kind of breaking it to get it to fit.
Yeah.
So we'll probably pass on using that and just hold the phone because I didn't really trust that. This cost way more than this, so I'm not gonna put it in there. But pretty simple setup, guys. Now, if you're exclusive to Amazon, you don't like to shop on these overseas companies, you've had a bad experience or something, that's okay. You're gonna pay a little bit more for it, but we'll have this linked in the description box below. It is on Amazon, and it is about $60. So the price is right. Let's just see if it works, and we can justify the price. We're ready for takeoff. And Popeye is ready to chase. Get it, buddy. Let's let him have some fun here. I'm flying a little weird because I'm holding your phone instead of using that phone holder. Phone clip. And then, like, my throttle is awful.
It's a big day for Popeye tomorrow.
Big day.
It's a big day for Popeye.
Why? Oh, tomorrow's his birthday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Popeye's birthday, everybody. Yeah. How old will he be? 5 years old. Well, let me talk about the camera quality really quick so I can hold this a little differently. It looks okay. It's good, not great. It's usable. It's better signal quality than most $60 Wi-Fi toy grade drones. But it's a Wi-Fi toy grade drone. Look on my, see Abby, looks pretty good, right? Mm-hmm. Like there's not a lot of bumpy, jumpy latency. Man, this is just a pretty evening. Very cool out here. See the moon and the pink sky. Popeye. He's way over to the left.
I heard the car.
Yeah. I think someone's coming up here to...
Nope, they passed.
Oh, okay. They're just going nice and slow. Yeah, look at that. Look at that sky. Even on the little drone camera, it looks good. I'm flying up higher just because I like the colors. All right, the app is all right. It's pretty basic, pretty simple, but it's getting the job done. You can do 3D view if you have goggles, and let's just hit the 180 evasion. Oh, it flips it upside down for some reason on your phone. The image view. That's actually, look how high I am there. That's a good height for a little toy grade drone. Very nice range. I feel very comfortable flying this and confident in its ability. There's no issues, Popeye's right there behind you. There's no issues with it interfering with the video signal, and we have that a lot of times on a toy grade drone. I feel like this is almost a hobby grade, toy grade drone, if that's possible. Look how smooth it's flying. My throttle management, now that I've set the phone down, this is just a breeze.
It's made really well.
Yeah, it is.
I remember we liked the last one too.
This
the
is
MJX
awesome.
Branded one.
Of course, yeah. But now we have a camera on this.
Right.
The original Cyclone, the actual Cyclone from MJX.
I think that was just the MJX X708, and this is the X708W.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that? Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is awesome. I looked down. I just now looked down to see the video signal because it's nice.
Yeah.
It looks good. And looking at it here on my phone, it looks great.
He set it over there on the table.
Yeah, just so it'd be easier to fly the drone itself. But they can see that in the video quality of the little toy grade drone. I had a pretty basic intro there to our video because I thought this was just going to be a basic, not much to talk about drone, but when it flies good and feels good, you just know it. You just know it.
Are there flip buttons?
There is. Let's go ahead and do a flip.
Rates?
Right there by the moon. Let's do that.
Not working.
Oh, there we go. I pulled it off somehow. I'm not sure what the button combo was that I hit, so let's pull it in. It was the same button. It's the top right shoulder button, but I'm having to hold it and then pick a direction. Yep. Good flip. Nice and smooth. Okay, let's increase our rates. So there's a rate button, and now we're very zippy. Ooh. That's full throttle.
Yeah, very
full
zippy.
Pitch. Popeye's right under your feet, just so you know. And I like the lights on this a lot. I'm going to try to get a shot of the lights for you guys here. As I come in, we'll back up. And let's get one when I'm flying away. Lights. They look good. Red and blue.
Cool.
Is there another rate? Nope, 1 and 2. I thought there were just 2. Noticeable difference. As you're flying a camera drone though, especially with no wind, rate 1 is fine. Nice and smooth on the video. I'm honestly impressed with this. I'm pleasantly surprised. I didn't think that it would feel this good to fly. The transmitter feels really good. The joysticks or gimbals feel good. And as I said, almost on a hobby grade level. It's hard to explain sometimes, but after you've flown hundreds, if not thousands of drones, you can just feel when it's good quality or not. And this one is right on there.
Not only feel, but you can hear it too.
Yeah, let's get us in really close so they can hear it.
Sometimes the sound of it is enough to let you know.
Would you like to fly it, Abby?
Sure.
Easy to fly. Very nice. Abby did a toss takeoff.
The light's supposed to be flashing.
Yeah, probably not. Your battery might be low. Well, in all fairness, that was a very short flight so far. Now maybe the lights flash when the camera is on, but I think they were solid when I was flying. So you might have a very short flight. For the safety of saving the video, I'm going to go hit record on the phone. So it saves it. Okay. I'm going to snap a photo for you here too.
Okay.
Got a photo. And back to video. Video's back on the drone. It's really good camera quality. Very surprised. In today's drone world, we should see small improvements in quality, build quality, but there are still companies out there that are going to slap something together, put cheap cameras in it, even in an expensive drone. And we've seen it time and time again. $1,000 drone looks like it has a toy grade camera on it. But this is not the case. This is only $60, and it looks better than some multi-$100 drones we've had on the channel. Do you remember that tiny little one that fit in the palm of my hand, but it was like $300? It had a horrible camera, and it flew for what, 30 seconds?
It was really bad.
Popeye's
probably the worst drone we've ever had.
As far as money goes, yeah.
Yeah, this is just really easy to fly. This is a good one to start you off to learn to not rely on altitude hold for sure.
Throttle management, great drone for that. You've got prop guards that are optional, so if you're brand new to flying, put those on. They're your training wheels for flying a drone.
Popeye's running out there. I don't know what he's doing.
What? Okay, I see him. He's at the shrubs. Sometimes there's not a lot to talk about with a drone because it's doing what you want it to do. There's nothing to complain about. I have no complaints here. I'm not going to tell you that I'm disappointed that this drone doesn't have a GPS. That's not what we do on our channel. We take a look at this drone for what it is, not what it's not. Which, by the way, the flight time is hitting pretty average now.
Popeye!
He's out at the corner. He'll be fine. He won't go in the tall grass. Yeah, this is a great little guy. It's getting brighter out.
He's going all the way out there.
All the way to the edge. He's out at this grass edge, way out there, guys, if you can see him.
I'm trying to get, I don't know if the camera is on him or not. I don't have it on me.
I see you. You're out there. We usually don't fly these toy grade drones that far out, but our confidence in its ability to keep a good signal is high on this one.
Yeah.
You know, we're doing just fine. I see him there at the edge.
I see him.
Okay.
I know where he is.
Okay.
He's being bad. He knows he's not supposed to go that far away.
Yeah. Well, Abby and I were just talking last night about RCs that we've had our hands on this year. And we've had a lot of...
What's he doing? Popeye! Popeye, come on!
We've had a lot of drones that have been passes, like a ton of drones. And now we're on a nice little streak here. We've had 2 or 3 in a row drones that we are able to recommend to you guys. He's back. There's our little guy.
What are you doing, crazy dog? What were you doing?
Exploring, having fun, being a dog, just having a good time.
Nervous?
And yelling at everyone's ears, by the way. Yeah. Remember, this is a shotgun mic.
Keep Popeye safe.
It's facing your mouth.
Well, everybody cares about Popeye. I know.
I know. Yeah, this is a good drone, guys. If you're Amazon shoppers and you are looking for a solid drone that just feels really good to fly, and actually a pretty nice flight time now. It's not that one, the other. Abby, no, that's Rates. The top right, the top one, not on the edge.
I'll put it in headless mode.
Yeah, that's your headless mode button.
Oh jeez, goodbye drone.
There she is.
This is, okay, I gotta land this.
Okay.
I put it in headless.
I think we were at about a 7 or 8 minute flight time. Abby said she had to land because she kind of lost orientation.
Oh, no, that was headless mode.
In headless
It
mode.
was headless mode, yeah.
So this shoulder button is Rates. This is headless mode, which I didn't really get to test.
Because they never work very well.
Yeah.
Just learn to fly it.
And this is flips. And this one I don't think had a function. It wasn't labeled anyway. Abby was like smashing all the buttons trying to get it to do a flip, which is why it kind of
Label
crashed.
your buttons, people.
We do like labeled buttons, and that's one downside to this transmitter. It looks just like the MJX Bugs transmitters, that square white box, but it's a good size, and the gimbals feel really good. They don't feel cheap or anything. There's no weird clicking or falling or getting stuck. It just feels good. The drone itself looks cool. It's a good size to fly in a front yard or backyard or a small field, baseball field, and the lights looked great on the bottom. I think that the lights blinking were our low battery indicator, but I think they kicked in a little too soon because we still got, what, 2 or 3 minutes of flight out of it? So a little early there. It flew well, it was nice and quiet, it sounded great. I have this beautiful sunset behind you guys. It's awesome. Look, just get it, look at that.
Ooh, liars.
Yeah.
Let's do the rest of your video with you as a silhouette. That'll be creepy.
Okay, but overall, this is a pretty good drone. A creepy Halloween drone. I don't know how much of a silhouette I am right now.
You were a lot. You're good.
Yeah, the camera quality was pretty good. The Wi-Fi quality was really good, especially for the price. If you've bought this and you're looking it up after the fact, why did you do that? but you did okay. You really should look up a video and then hit buy on something. But if you're one of those people that's waiting on it to ship, I wonder what I bought. What did I buy? You did okay with this. It's a good drone. It gets 2 solid thumbs up for what it is. I'd like to see it around $50 or so, but you have to factor in the return policy, the customer service on Amazon. You're paying for that stuff. Some people get a little upset when they buy something from China and it takes a month to come, but you saved half the money. You pay for those services. You're paying for those services with this drone too. It's simple, but it works. No complaints here. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye!